Hi there! Hope y'all are good. Today my video is going to be about parabens. I've heard it so often in the news recently and people are freaking out about parabens. So I guess I'll talk about that from an esthetician's point of view. Parabens, you've heard a lot about them and how horrible they are. With the organic movement, everyone is trying to go paraben free and just try and reduce the amount of parabens. There's also been a little study that said that, or showed correlations between breast cancer and parabens. First of all, I'll describe parabens are really just a preservative. Um, when you think of parabens, think preservatives, not cancer, not anything like that. Um, and I know people disagree with me out there, but no, they are preservatives. And so you kind of need preservatives in your products because I don't know of anyone who would prefer going out to the store every couple days to buy new face cream. It's going to be a waste of money. It's really it helps keep the chemical or the product fresh. It also helps inhibit the growth of bacteria, which if you have bacteria living in your product, it's going to do more harm than good. So I digress. The study that has been shown and that everyone knows about it was a very small study. The FDA has it listed on their website, and it shows a correlation between a handful of women who had breast cancer, and they checked, their bloodstream and within the tumor, and they found a very, very small amount of parabens in there. I think it was either methylparaben or butylparaben. So it was found there. Now, as a scientist, let's even in the science class, let's remember how whenever we conducted research, we always had to have a control group. This experiment did not have a control group. So, you have this number, this correlation that shows that there are parabens in these tumors or, some of the cells, but do we know if there were parabens that were a part of the body for people who didn't have breast cancer? So, there was no control group. How can you really compare? And like I said, I know I'm going to get crucified, and I know that people are going to freak out, but I mean, with all the other estheticians I've talked to, they are they're of the same mindset. You got to take a scientific approach and see and compare. Furthermore, yes, for all those people who are yelling at me right now saying, well, they're still not good, or they still do stuff for your body. Yes, there has been a correlation that it inhibits estrogen within the body. Yes, there are studies of that. However, there are also studies of soy inhibiting estrogen in the body. Actually, much more so than parabens do. Oh, sorry, keep my hands down. So these people who are screaming, saying parabens are horrible, they get in my body through my products, but they still have their soy milk. They still have their, tofu and everything. You're still getting that estrogen inhibition. So, I mean, parabens, yeah, I'm one of I have a belief where, yeah, you kind of want to cut down on the chemicals. A lot of chemicals are not good for you. But the paraben scare is driving me insane because all these people are writing about how horrible they are, but they haven't done the research. And I like doing research. I am a nerd and I am proud. And so, people shouldn't freak out about it. little do they know that actually also parabens do occur in nature naturally. They're found in blueberries. Methylparabens are found in blueberries. You can't tell me you're going to give up blueberries and all these other foods that naturally have parabens in them. Furthermore, parabens are also in any mainline toothpaste, any mainline deodorant, Degree, anything. They're very common. Some of them are not natural, and I understand that concern. Um, but people just need to understand that it is not a scary thing. And if you look at the research that was done and the study, from a scientific point of view, it's not very valid. And even the FDA has said that there is not a link between parabens and cancer, not a definite link. Not that I love the FDA. That's kind of a love-hate relationship. But you have to look at the research on hand. And you hear all these people trying to scare you, oh, this has parabens, or you need to do paraben free. Breathe, okay? Breathe, because they're natural. Most of them are, a lot of them are natural. Not all. Not all. But they do occur in the body. Yes, they do inhibit estrogen, but no more than soy, for example. So relax. Parabens are not the end of the world. Yes, you should limit the amount of chemicals you put in your body. That's my own belief. But parabens are not your biggest concern. There are worse things out there. So relax, breathe. If something is not paraben free, relax. It's okay. Make sure it's, not a bad paraben and somewhat more natural. But, you're okay. Don't worry. So I just wanted to address that this week because people are driving me insane saying, oh, I need to be paraben free. I'm allergic to parabens. Are you? Really? Okay. So I have to address this with my clients. So relax and we'll get through this together. So remember what I said. So see you next time.